Ah, the melodious symphony of President Trump's latest White House briefing. A veritable opus of pragmatism and patriotism, delivered with the finesse of a maestro conducting an orchestra of political virtuosos. As he took to the podium, the president regaled us with tales of his administration's valiant struggle against the judicial leviathan, those pesky courts standing in the way of his noble crusade to rid our great nation of some very bad people. You know the sort, killers, murderers, and drug dealers who apparently have their own version of Club Med right here in the US of A. With a flourish, Trump declared the border virtually impenetrable, a modern-day Great Wall of America. Honestly, it's one of the great successes, he trumpeted, suggesting a border so tight that even Houdini would struggle to slip through. Yet he lamented, the courts remain a thorn in his side, demanding trials for these nefarious characters. Trials? Who needs them? There's no time for due process when there's a country to secure. It wasn't meant, he asserted, with the conviction of a man who's just discovered the fine print of a contract he never signed. The president's tenure, since his triumphant return to the Oval Office, has been a veritable lawsuit palooza. Hundreds of legal skirmishes have erupted over his executive orders, with some resulting in nationwide injunctions. The Supreme Court, that esteemed arbiter of justice, is poised to weigh in on the contentious issue of birthright citizenship, a topic hotter than a 4th of July barbecue. And then there's Judge James Boasberg, who had the audacity to temporarily block the deportation of criminal illegal alien gang members. One might think the good judge had a soft spot for El Salvadorian gangs. Trump, with characteristic subtlety, warned that such rulings could transform the U.S. into a very dangerous country. After all, who knew America was the preferred destination for the world's prison populations? Apparently, Venezuela and other nations are treating us like the ultimate Airbnb for their undesirables. But fear not, dear viewers, for Trump assured us that he was elected to rectify this mess. We're getting them out, he vowed, with the steely determination of a reality TV star who's just been handed the final rose. Of course, those meddlesome judges think otherwise, demanding trials that could take years. Years. Time enough for gang members to open up artisanal coffee shops or start yoga studios, presumably. Now let's pivot to Trump's ongoing tête-à-tête with China, a trade war that makes the Cold War look like a friendly game of Monopoly. The president, in his infinite wisdom, declared it China's prerogative to make a deal work. After all, without a deal, they'd be banned from the promised land of American commerce. We're the ones that set the deal, he clarified, in case anyone doubted who was holding the economic cards. The president, ever the deal maker, predicted that tariffs would eventually drop from their current 145% to something more palatable, but not to zero. Zero is for losers, or so the logic goes. Trump assured us that despite past grievances, the U.S. and China could live together happily, like an old married couple arguing over the thermostat. In a moment of candor, Trump addressed the swirling rumors about Jerome Powell, the chair of the U.S. Federal Reserve. Would he be fired? None whatsoever, Trump declared, dismissing the notion with a casual wave of the hand, as if batting away a particularly annoying fly. The press, he suggested, was concocting stories out of thin air, much like a magician pulling rabbits from hats. However, Trump did express a mild dissatisfaction with Powell's reluctance to lower interest rates. This is a perfect time to lower interest rates, he mused, in the tone of a man suggesting a slight tweak to a souffle recipe. But no, Powell's job was safe for now. Well, there you have it, folks. A day in the life of President Trump, a man who tackles global issues with the same vigor as he might a particularly tricky golf course. As we navigate these tumultuous times, remember to hit that subscribe button for more insightful and entertaining news analysis. And don't forget to like and comment below. What do you think of Trump's immigration policies and trade war strategies? Are the courts justified in their rulings, or should they step aside for the president's grand vision? Share your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you.